Hello. If I showed you these two photos, which one would you say looks the best?
The one on the right.
This shows the effect that photoshopping takes on women's self-image. Women in recent generations have learned to define themselves by pictures in magazines and on TV. The problem with this is that these are edited to show our society's definition of the perfect woman, when in fact, most of the girls you see in the media are not being portrayed by how they actually look. Statistics from the National Eating Disorder Association reported that from 1988 to 1993, the number of incidences of bulimia in women has more than tripled and continues to increase. It has been shown that due to the media, about 50% of girls are experiencing body dissatisfaction and it increases their health risk. Purdue University campus editor Elissa Finera said, "The media, TV, magazines, you name it, they all distort the standard of beauty. Young models and young people don't look like the images in magazines, and they never will. The search for perfection drives us to create these unrealistic expectations of how we should look. This can cause severe issues that many women struggle with, such as depression, anxiety, jealousy, and the list goes on." Magazines use tools such as Photoshop to make their models into their idea of perfection. These models also go to unhealthy extremes to look this way. As Elissa Finera said, "If you open any magazine, you won't find a single photo that hasn't undergone extensive editing. Complete reconstructing of models' faces and bodies has become the norm." This tool may have seemed harmless at the time, but as time goes on, it has harmed the self-esteem of almost every woman. As you can see in this picture, it shows normal model on the right. After photo editing, they have nearly cut her body size in half, edited her hips, her legs, just about every part of her body. Girls from a young age learn to define themselves by these pictures, and it leaves them feeling like they do not measure up to the standard of what they are supposed to look like. High exposure to media has been shown to have a large impact on women's self-esteem in Western societies, states researcher Armella. Another researcher named Garner shared a similar belief, stating that the media influences how we perceive our bodies by being a cultural gatekeeper and framing standards of beauty for all of us. Organizations such as American Medical Association, along with some celebrities, have teamed up to take a stand on their beliefs against photoshopping. They want to raise the awareness of the effects of these tools by expressing that they contribute to unrealistic body image expectations, eating disorders, and other emotional problems. Us ladies need to work together to stay strong, keep each other feeling beautiful, and not compare ourselves to women in the media. I also believe we should ask for more honest advertising that shows us as we really are and not as producers think we should be. Imagine walking down the road. Every girl that you see has a smile on her face. You can tell that she feels confident and happy with her life. This is the world I aspire to be part of, and we can only get there by standing together and telling the editors of magazines that we'd rather see their models as they truly look in their clothes instead of how good their computers make them look. I used to struggle with my confidence and worried about my appearance, always thinking I wasn't pretty enough. One day, my boyfriend gave me advice that changed my life, and I now will share that with you. Each day when you first look in the mirror, tell yourself something that you love or find beautiful about yourself. You'll soon find yourself looking and seeing your true beauty from the inside out. Just remember that in order to solve this problem, we must start with ourselves and realize that we are beautiful just the way we were created in every aspect. Then we must take a stand to convince the media that what they do is wrong and affects each one of us. We can use the example Israel has given us with their recent Photoshop law. This law states that models must produce their BMI, which is body mass index, over 18.5. That is considered by most doctors to be the minimum healthy weight. This bill is called the Photoshop law because there is also a provision that requires all forms of print material that post Photoshop pictures to properly document on or directly under the picture that they have been edited. A law like this in the United States would go a long way in keeping women from seeing themselves in a negative light because of what they see in magazines, thus leading them to a happier and healthier life. So ladies, petition your state senators to bring this law home for the good women all of us are. Now I encourage you to take what you have learned of how negatively Photoshop affects everyone and strive to help others take a stand against the media. Most importantly, remember that you are beautiful just the way that you are. Thank you.